Hi children, good morning. How are you all? Hope you all are safe. Have you enjoyed your Dasra vacation? Okay, fine. Let us again welcome back all of you once again to our video classes. So children, we were dealing with the textbook exercises of the lesson C.V. Raman, The Pride of India. Isn't it? We have completed the vocabulary comprehension part, the vocabulary part, and today we are going to learn about the grammar. So we'll look into the grammar. In this grammar of your textbook exercises of this lesson, you're going to learn about the prepositions, the common prepositions of in, on and at, the usage, and also about the articles. Okay, so let us now go into the grammar part. So children, let us look into the prepositions today. Now here preposition, preposition. So pre and position. What is pre? Pre means which is before and position means which is a place. So preposition is a word which comes before a place or a noun or a thing. So here we can just define preposition as a word that is used before a noun and it shows its relation with another word of the sentence. So if any sentence is given, it shows the relation with another word. You can also write the definition like this. A preposition is a word or group of words used before a noun, pronoun or noun phrase to show direction, time, place, location, spatial relationships or to introduce an object. Some examples of prepositions are words like in, at, on, off and to. So these are some common prepositions. Today we are going to learn the in usage of on, in and at in your exercise. Now just look at this example. I am in the class. Now here I is the pronoun over here, okay, and in is the preposition and the class is the noun or the object. So here in tells us, the preposition in tells us the relation that I am in the class. It tells the relationship between the pronoun and the object or the noun. So then without this preposition, the sentence is meaningless. I am the class, if we say, we don't know where I am standing. So I am in the class. In is the preposition over here which tells the relationship between the pronoun and the noun. Okay. Now today let us look at the use of on, in and at. Where on is used, in and at. Let us look into some usages of it and the rules for it. Okay. So use of on. On is used to show the surface of a thing. Whenever you have a surface of a thing, then on is used on it. So for example, the book is on the table. The table has a surface, isn't it? So the book is on the table. So on is used for that. And the ball is on the chair. Okay. So the ball is on the chair. So the surface of the chair, whenever any surface of a thing is given, then immediately you have to use on preposition. Okay. Now let us look into the next usage. On is used before a day or a date. See, whenever we have all the weekdays, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, all the days of the week, we use on before it. For example, they met me on Sunday. So, any days of the week, we use on before it. And before the dates, any dates, whenever you're writing your date, I was born on 24th December 1996. That's right. Any date whenever you use, we have to write on before it. Okay. Now look at the third rule. On is used before any device or machine. So whenever you have any device or machine, before that also we use on. For example, he is on the phone. Okay, he is with his phone. We don't use that. He is on the phone. Next, the show will be telecasted on the television. So television is a device, isn't it? It's a machine. So we call it, it's a device, so we use on. Next, I was working on the computer. So it is not that you are sitting on the computer and doing it. We use, it means that we are working with the computer. So we use on. I'm working with my computer is wrong. So I was working on the computer. Whenever any device, we use on. He is solving the sum on calculator. So calculator also is a machine. So you use on. Understood? So here, this is another third rule. So first rule is about the surface of a thing. The second one is about before a day and a date. And third one is before any device or machine. Okay, understood? Now have you understood the three rules? Now let us look into the fourth one. When on is used before any external part of the body. So when you are using any external part of the body, then what do you say? Suppose my mother kissed me on my forehead. So on my, that is a body part, for forehead. The ice cream fell on my leg. On. Okay. Next, she proudly wore the ring on her finger. So here, this finger, leg, forehead are all the part of the body. Understood? So here, whenever the part of the body is used, you should use on before it. Understood? Now let us look at the fifth usage. On is used to show the state of a thing or person. So how the state of being is. Okay. That whenever it is like that, you have to use on before it. Like Virat Kohli was on fire last night. It was not that he was on fire or he got some fire. On fire last night means Virat Kohli did the batting very well and all that. He just hit fours and sixes and everything. So he was on fire last night completely. He was playing very well. So on fire last night. So such words also means how was the state at that time? How is that situation was? That also we can use on. Now, so mango juice is on demand. So whenever it is summer or something, so we have the on demand. We say the mango juice is on demand. Next, he has been on bed rest for past 2 days. So what is his stage? That he was taking completely bed rest. He was not well. So on bed rest. Understood? So on bed rest for past 2 days. So any state or situation that is showing also we will use on before it. So have you understood the 5 usages that I have told you about using on, children? Now let us look into the use of in preposition. Okay. Now, so in is usually used before any centuries. So any centuries, whenever you say like 1900s, 1800s, these are all the centuries. So when we say that women were given the right to vote in the early 1900s. Okay. So this is when before centuries also we use in the early 1900s. Now before years, any years or months or seasons, we use in. I was born in January. Okay. January is a month. So before months we have to use in. In the year 1990. In 1990. I was born in January in 1990. 1990 is a year. Okay. Like that. So before the year and months. Next, before even the seasons, we use in. Flowers blossom in spring. So in spring. Spring is a name of a season. Before seasons also we use in. Understood? Now look at the third one. Before the part of the day when article the is used. So any part of the day, you have now evening, afternoon, night, noon, isn't it? So the part of the day when you say morning, so like that, whenever any part of the day you want to say, you have to use in. So, and that too, if there is the article the before the part of the day. So before the part of the day when article the is used, before that always the in preposition comes. Understood? Now here is another, suppose the article is not given, then you cannot say in morning. That is wrong. Whenever in the morning is given, then only in comes. Okay, the morning is given, then only you have to use in. The afternoon, in the afternoon, you have to say. Understood? Now, if the is not there, you cannot write in morning. So, there you have to use the preposition at, which I'll be telling you later. So, here in the morning, before the part of the day, when article the is used. Whenever the is given, then you have to use in. Understood, children? Now, so look at the next one. Before any countries or cities. So any countries or cities also you can use in. For example, I live in Mumbai. She stays in Africa. So before the country also you can use in. Understood? Countries and cities. Now before any enclosed places. So any closed. So I am in my room. So I am in the car, or I was in the washroom. So any enclosed places, spaces which you have to use in before it. So have you understood this 5 usages of in, children? You have already seen the usages of on. You have seen the use of in where it is required. So you must have got an idea about use of in, on and in preposition. Very easy, isn't it? So now children, let us look at the use of at. So at preposition to indicate a place. So any place, whenever you want to indicate, you use before it an at. For example, like you want to tell about the address. Okay, address or specific location. Any specific location you can use at. For example, there are a good number of people at the park. So park is a location, a specific location that you're mentioning. So at the park. Understood? So any location or a place when you're saying, you can use at before it. Now the next one is to refer a time. So at is used to refer a time. Suppose whenever you're mentioning any time, then you have to use at before it. Meet me at 5 p.m. tomorrow. Submit your assignment at 6 p.m. today. Okay? Then at 6 p.m. today or before 6 p.m. today also we can use. So when you're particularly saying that you want it at that particular time, then you have to use at. Okay? Suppose you want any time before the time, then when you're using at, that means that you are asking at that particular time itself, not before or any time before it or by. So you remember this one, at when you're using, you need it at that particular time. So at 5 p.m. only I want so and so the papers, like that. So meet me at 5 p.m. tomorrow. So before that it is not needed. Understood? So at 5 p.m. whenever you're saying about the time, referring to a time, particular time, then you need to mention at. Now whenever the article is not used before a part of a day. So as I told you already when I was talking about the part of the day in the usage of in. So here if the article is used, then in is used. For example, in the morning, we have already seen about it. And suppose the article is not used before the part of the day, then you have to write at. So at night, at morning, at noon. Understood? So like that. Understood? And next, before any festivals. So before any festivals or holidays or before a lunch or dinner, we use at. Like before festivals, at Dashara, at Deepavali, like that. And any holidays, at the weekend. Okay? Next, at lunch, at dinner. Usually we say like that. And whenever a festival and plus day, suppose festival and day comes with that, then we don't use at before it. When without day, we use at before the festivals. If festival, the name of the festival and the day is given, we use again on before it. On Christmas Day. Okay? On Diwali Day. Like that. So, on Easter Day. So, whenever we are using day is given along with the festival, we use on preposition, and only if festival is given, we use at. So, have you understood the usage of at? So, all the 3 usages you have seen, isn't it? So, tomorrow in the next video, we shall see the about the usage of articles. Okay, we'll learn about the usage of articles, and also we will complete your textbook exercises of it about the prepositions and articles. Okay. So children, do the assignment given in your group and send to me. Watch the video carefully and do the assignment. Okay children, bye.